Detroit. That town put a spell over me. Every time I'm there, someone dies, someone I love. It was a crappy gig anyway. There was snow on the ground. I got the call that Daddy died. Had to go back down south, lurking West Virginia in a blizzard, and some strippers along the way. They tried to cheer me up on that dark day, on that dark day.
I'm Alex Samuel from Detroit, Michigan, and this is Detroit Moped Works. Detroit Moped Works is a business that we started kind of out of, I guess, necessity, if you will. You know, friends and I were using our mopeds, riding them, wrenching on them. People kept asking, you know, where they could get them, and you know, we used to just tell them, leave us alone, go look on Craigslist. But but you know, eventually, you know, we kind of decided to monetize that and start selling them. It's been going pretty well. I've been riding mopeds about 10 years. About that time ago, my girlfriend and I were we're at a garage sale. You know, saw a pair of them, got them, rode them stock for a couple of years. Some friends of ours were in the local club, invited us to ride. And, you know, we were always kind of on the fringe about it. You know, they were talking about going, you know, speeds that exceeded the stock speeds, going bar hopping in the middle of the nights, all kind of crazy stuff, which didn't, I don't know, I didn't necessarily go for it right off the rip. But one year our mopeds broke down, so you know we souped them up, kitted them that year, and started riding with the club. And since then, it's kind of grown into this. Mopeds are gaining popularity. I think a lot of it is just the aesthetic. You know, you see them. All of them that we work on are modified. You know, they're loud, they're smoky, they're fun. You know, anybody that rides one, as soon as they get on it, you know, blast down the street, they come back with what we call moped face, just a, you know, big dumb smile on their face, and you know, so they kind of. For our business, they really sell themselves. People come in a little bit confused. Do I want one? Do I not? We just put them on the moped, send them down the road. They come back with a smile, pull out the credit card, and it's just gone. The advice I'd give to a first-time moped rider would be to find one of the major brands. You know, one of the ones that there's a lot of parts available for. One that's got a lot of information available about it on the internet. Then from there, you know, I would spend the maximum of your budget. You know, you're going to get more speed, you know, more style, more safety for that. You know, and so once you've gotten to that point, once you've gotten all that, you're gonna I guess have the maximum enjoyment out of it. So I think the majority of the mopeds that we get here are ones that were imported, you know, probably around 77 through 81, 82. Around that price, around that time, the price of gas had risen a lot during the oil crisis. Around that time also, I think DOT approved mopeds to be brought into the country. So all of a sudden there was just this big boom, tons of them imported, tons of them sold. Fairly soon after, kind of died off. There weren't a lot of them being imported or brought in or whatever. But we still had this old stock of them, you know, the ton of them that were brought in that year. So, you know, a stock moped either comes in 1 horsepower, 1.5, or 2 horsepower, which corresponds to either 20, 25, or 30. Those speeds aren't very fun, and they're kind of not very safe to get on the roads with, really, which I think is a lot of the reason why the old ones kind of ceased to be used. We take the mopeds, you know, we put aftermarket stuff on them. Typically, we want to get them going about 35 to 45. You know, those are generally safe speeds to get on the roads and generally safe to ride. You know, if you're pushing them to the limits, you can get, you know, 70, 75 miles per hour out of them. You know, that's a bit excessive. You know, it's not necessarily good for the moped or you, but, you know, we can do it. If customers want that, you know, we can certainly do that. And the racing guys, that's what they do with them.
So my name is Megan Miller. That's the easy part. I am part of Motor City Riot, the Detroit Moped Gang, and I'm a founding member of the all-female Southeast Michigan group called the Femme Pedals. And these are some of my best friends who own this shop, and I just love hanging out here. So I formed the Femme Pedals with my friend Samantha and my friend Autumn. They are both from Ypsi and I am from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Being a member of Motor City Riot was kind of male dominated. I was just in there with one other female, so I kind of wanted to do something that's just all girls. We get together, we do charity rides, we do charity bake sales. It's all for charity. It's something that is just for us as girls to do for the community, kind of bring up the moped diversity. I don't think we've caused any trouble. We say we want to eliminate girl hate. We want to love everyone. We want to support guys. We want to support girls. We just want to support everyone. We're not trying to cause a ruckus. For me, mopeds got introduced to my life from two of my girlfriends in Kalamazoo. They attracted to me because they're just goofy, and we were goofy and just liked being goofy. So on the road, car drivers, it's hit or miss. Either you're going to be in their way or they're going to be in your way, and you're always just attention grabbing. It's something different way different than a car. When we're all in a group driving down the street on our mopeds, it's pretty cool just to be able to look over your shoulder and look over to the other shoulder and see like your best friends also on a silly two-wheeled pedal vehicle. You feel like you're going a lot faster than you are. My friends that don't ride mopeds, they don't get it. They think they're scooters. They think they're not a waste of time, but they don't understand why I put so much time into it. The culture thing is a big thing in mopeds. So to get moped culture, then you'll get mopeds.
Back to Detroit. That town put a spell over me. Every time I'm there, someone dies, someone I love. It was a crappy gig anyway. There was snow on the ground. I got the call